Welcome back to Grizz Vision here on OUGrizzlies.com. My name is Neal Ruhl. We're here with Coach Kampe after an 84-61 defeat to the North Carolina Tar Heels here in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. And Coach, needless to say, that's a very good basketball team over there.
Well, the first half they were unbelievable, and I wasn't surprised by it with all the things that have gone on here in the off season, and you knew they would be ready to prove a point. But man, was that something, that first half. That was just unbelievable. And, you know, McDonald All-Americans, high flying, jumping everywhere, and we didn't handle it very well. You know, storm came at us, and we didn't handle it. And took some bad shots, led to even more turnover or run-outs for them. And you know, we didn't transist. And we got in at halftime, and we were able to circle up and figure things out. And we really played a good second half. I mean, and then people could say, well, you were down 30-some points. Of course, that's going to happen. But they played their. I mean, they didn't sub until there was a minute to go in the game. He played the same rotation. We just started figuring things out, and that's what I'm really pleased with. We were having really good offense the second half. We got the shots we needed to get instead of forcing up some bad stuff. You know, freshman point guard, first game at Carolina, it was either going to be great or bad. There was going to be no in between, and he struggled, and he learned some things. And you know, it was the best thing that could happen for him. And he came out in the second half and played really solid. Got us in our stuff, got the ball to Bader, we got some good looks. Duke Monday was awesome. Duke Monday played one heck of a basketball game for us. And the second half we won 40-26. After giving up 58 points in the first half, we come back and hold them at 26 points. So a lot of good came out of the second half. It's an early game in November. And it's time to learn things, and that's why we play these. And boy, I think this was a great learning experience for us. And the way we came out in the second half, boy, I just can't tell you. You know, I'm kind of rambling here. You want to ask another question, I can see it in your eyes, but I don't have to answer them if I keep talking, do it.
You want to keep going? Go for 5 minutes straight? No, but what changed that, though? What changed things in the second half? Again, you talked about you were able to run some offense and get some shots. You guys dominated the basketball game for a good stretch there, too. Went on a 7-0 run over the course, I think, of about a minute and a half there at the beginning of the second half. You guys look like two different ball clubs.
Well, we relaxed and played. And here in this building, what they did at the beginning of that game, I don't blame the team. I mean, it was, man, they could have done that to anybody. I mean, anybody. It wasn't just us. They could have done that to anybody. Now, a veteran team, I mean, Carolina up 58 to whatever at halftime happens here a lot. But that game usually ends up 110-70 or 60 or something like that. Not, you know, 81-60, 84-61. They don't get outscored 40-26 in the second half normally in a game like that. So that's the good that we're going to take out of it. But the key is the way we ran our offense. And then, you know, we rebounded their misses. And no one's going to keep shooting whatever they were shooting. And so you knew when we came out in the second half they're going to miss a few shots. Now let's get the rebounds, and we did. And that was the difference. Offense, taking good shots, getting the ball to the right guys, and we finally defended and rebounded.
Now, Coach, up next for you guys, UCLA. The schedule lightens up a lot, huh?
Well, we go from a building that's got 6 national championship banners to one that's got 11. The Dean Dome, the Poly Pavilion. And, you know, this is good for us. And there's some people that say, you were just down. You just gave up 70%. You got killed. And we did. What'd we do? You know, what did that group of kids do? Did they get embarrassed? They go hide? No, they came out of that locker room and they played. I mean, that second half, they played. And I felt really good about this team coming here. I thought we could come here and really compete. And we did in the second half. And it almost is better that it happened that way. It almost is better that Kay had a first half like that. And now he's going to listen at halftime. And he did. It's almost better that, you know, we saw what we can do when we play, and we saw what we can do when we don't play. So this was everything I wanted out of this. I got, except, you know, most people probably turned the TV off at halftime and didn't see what happened in the second half. But that's okay.
All right, Coach. We certainly appreciate the time. We'll catch back up with you in California.
All right, Neal. Thanks.